Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about this Ruud 16 SEER 4-ton air conditioning that we just had installed. It's been a long hot summer. I haven't posted in about 4 weeks. We took a quick trip to New York, 3,000 mile drive, round about 2,800 miles plus some change. And we just got back from our trip. It was a long drive and we've been very busy. But during that time we came home, our air conditioner quit, and we ended up having to find an installer, and this is what we ended up purchasing. We purchased this Ruud. I always get Ream and Ruud, they're both the same company. But this is Ruud. I used to call it Ruud, but it's Ruud. And this is a 16 SEER 4-ton unit, like I said. So we just got it installed on Wednesday. I've been working, and I wanted to get this video out to you guys. Very pleased. We are pleased with the cooling capacity of this unit. We stepped up from a 3.5 ton to a 4 ton. The house has high ceilings. It has a very high sun load on the very hot days. So we wanted to get a little extra cooling to try and even out everything. The extra tonnage really has helped out. It still has a good run time, so it still dries out the humidity in the house perfectly fine, but it does cool the house with a lot less effort, and it does use less energy. So let's get a look at the unit right now. So this is it, guys. This is a 46 or a 48-inch unit. It's very tall. There's the specifications on the side here. It was installed by Teague's Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, and I really appreciate the good install, the good purchase price, everything, the value for the money. Area code 239-574-1234 in the Cape Coral area, and 239-936-2255. Now, I don't receive any compensation for this. This is from me to you, what we decided to spend our hard-earned money on. We had a 12-year-old unit, 13 SEER. I'm sure it wasn't 13 SEER anymore. By the time units get old, they lose their efficiency, a lot of their efficiency. And after our unit lost all its Freon, it lost a lot of efficiency. Had zero efficiency. So it's hard to catch on camera, guys, but when you look down inside this unit, it is well built. It has single row coils where the old unit had double row, which is why this is probably almost twice as tall as the original condenser. The original condenser was shorter and smaller, but more compact. So by going with a single row, you don't have tubes and fins fighting for the cooling capacity. Each one has their own set of fins. So this has copper tubes. It's not the micro channel, which after a lot of research, and I do a lot of research, I didn't want the micro channel. Micro channel, if you don't know, is an automotive style. It's actually used on cars, and it works good until it doesn't work, which is like all things. And this seems to be more robust, in my opinion, than a micro channel unit. Your mileage may vary. There is a lot of research that you can do to find out to choose your unit. This is the one we chose. We had nobody recommending it. I merely found it through my research, and my research said this is a good unit. So, of course, ultimately, guys, you have to make up your own decisions and do your own research. I didn't receive anything to make this proclamation. This is my decision. Like I said with my channel, I work hard for my money, and I try to make good decisions on the purchases that I make. Now, when you look down in this unit, it looks really nice inside. Build quality, tubing, everything that's in there looks very well. So let's go inside and look at the air handler. So this is the install on the air handler. It's done very well, clean, no leaky air at any of the joints, the tape joints or anything. Let's get up there and take a look. So we have the secondary drain pan in case there's a water leakage to protect the car underneath. We have the condensate drain, which Steve had noticed was not running downhill very much, so he put a nice angle on it so that it would completely drain. We have a receiver dryer right here that some installers put outside, but it's just made out of thin steel, and if it rusts you can leak your Freon out, so they install theirs on the inside. So to match up to my ducts, they did a good job. They taped it all up, sealed all the air. It passed inspection with the city already immediately. And then what I thought was a really nice touch is they coat it with this coating to double seal the tape. So all the joints is sealed with this coating so that there's no air leaks. So let me see if I can get a shot here, and I will move over to the other side. So moving over to the other side, this is a look at the Ruud air handler, 4-ton, 16 SEER, 10 kilowatt heating strips, and it's a 60 amp circuit. So this has a thermostatic expansion valve system versus a piston or a fixed orifice, which I really like. There's a thermostatic bulb under here that measures temperature, and it can flood the evaporator and adjust the evaporator refrigerant as needed. So we have a float switch right here with a secondary float switch in this pan. So should the water back up, it leaks into this pan, and this pan has its own float switch. So like I said, when they matched it up to the house, Vincent did an excellent job with the insulation all the way around the chamber here, and there are no air leaks. And I think that's mastic paint. I forget the name of that stuff, but it's for this job particularly, and it seals up the air handlers. And he also sealed up on the upper row, which is really hard to get to. I saw him up there with a stick and a brush, and he sealed the top. He gave the top the same diligence that he gave the bottom. So I know my old unit had a lot of leaks. It had leaks where the plumbing came out of the housing. It had leaks between the two, the fan side and the evaporator side. And this one is tight as a drum here. And you can see there's no water condensate in the new drain pan. So guys, let's start this compressor up and see how this outside condenser sounds. And this is what it sounds like. It sure blows a lot of heat out of the house, runs very smooth, no vibration. Fan blades seem to be balanced well. And you can see from a distance it's very quiet. When I'm sleeping, I don't even notice it when it comes on. Let's go check the sound from the air handler. Sorry for the busy street, guys. Pretty noisy around here. So that's the sound from the air handler. Pretty quiet. So let's go listen to the sound inside.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Start pairing.
So this is the first outlet from inside the garage. And I'm hot from being outside. It is chilling that room pretty good, guys. There's the air intake. And it is cooling the house. So right now, we were running the house at 79. I turned it down to 71 just to turn it on and get it working.